I the only one that's not interested at all or excited for the fact that the new Thor is gonna be female? I mean, honestly, it feels like a pathetic gimmick or like a desperate attempt to get more female readers. Look, ladies, we're making this for you. But making a character, especially one as iconic as Thor, is not the way you go about doing such a thing. Girls who don't already read comics are not going to go out and buy the new Thor just because now he's a female. And if anything, the sex change is just going to confuse non-comic book readers, because even people, guys and girls who don't read comics and who maybe never have a day in their life, they know who Thor is, and they know Thor as a male. So the sex change is only just going to confuse the non-comic book readers. It's not going to attract new ones. Even my mom, who grew up reading comics and was a huge, and still is, a huge Thor fan, is completely confused by the sex change. If they're doing it to try to make Thor a more relatable character to females, that's not the way to go about it either. Girls and guys aren't going to relate more to a character just because they're the same sex as they are. And just because a character is a guy isn't going to keep me from relating to them. I've done a lot of cosplays based off of male characters. Thor, Nathan Drake, Booker DeWitt. I'm about to add Dante from Devil May Cry to that list. I cosplay as those characters because I relate to them more. BioShock Infinite. I didn't relate to Elizabeth. Yeah, she's a chick. That doesn't mean I'm going to relate to her automatically. I just didn't relate to her character. I related to Booker more. And that's why I chose to do his character rather than Elizabeth. Uncharted. I adore Nathan Drake. And as any of you guys who watch any of my videos know, I'm a huge fan of Nathan Drake. I love Elena and I love Chloe. But I relate to Nathan Drake more and I find his character more interesting. So that's why I wanted to cosplay as Nathan Drake. And same goes with Thor. I've always been a huge Thor fan. As I said, my mom's a huge Thor fan. So naturally she raised me, you know, favoring Thor. And that is why I wanted to do a Thor cosplay. So a character's sex is not going to make me relate to it more or less. Then from the side of them wanting to make the character more believable or more realistic, I gotta call bullshit on that as well. Speaking more specifically towards comics, but you can throw video games and movies in this as well, I enjoy those characters because they're superheroes, because they're not the normal, because they're not the realistic. I live in the real world, and so that's why I like, you know, fantasy. I like video games, I like movies, and I like superheroes that aren't real, that aren't the generic regular guy on the side of the street. I see those people every day. So when you take a character and you try to make them more believable or more human or more normal or more average, I feel you're actually stripping away from that character what makes it so amazing, what makes that character so different and so interesting. If you want to make a new character, make a new character. Why do you have to take somebody so iconic, a character that is known worldwide in every country, to every different person who speaks a different language? We all know who Thor is. We know Thor as the god of thunder, as a him, not as a her. But what do you guys think? Twitter seemed to blow up. No one was really talking about their opinion. They were just like, holy shit, Thor's now a chick. But no one was actually, you know, voicing their opinion, what they thought. Does it disappoint you like it does so obviously me? Or are you excited? And if you're excited, why? What about this appeals to you or makes you interested at all? I want to hear you guys' opinion. Leave it down in the comment box and I will talk to you guys later.